Hi gamers, Coach Avery here, and in today's lesson of League of Legends, we're going to cover the basics of crowd control abilities and what they do. By the end of this workout, you'll be able to discern different types of crowd control and recognize what the effects of each one are. Knowing the different types of crowd control, most commonly referred to as CC for short, can be the difference between living and dying in your games, which in turn will directly affect the pace of the match and ultimately between winning and losing. Let's warm up before we get into it. Hop into a bots game of any difficulty, intermediate is usually the best, but any is fine, and play out the game. Recognize every single time a champion hits you with any ability that hinders your champion in any way from normal. Examples being keeping you from moving your champion slightly or completely, preventing you from casting abilities, etc. Recognize them and try to discern the difference between the different effects they have on your champion. For the first drill, we're going to go over the two main different types of crowd control effects. All CCs of both types affect your characters to different degrees depending on the ability. Hard CCs are abilities that completely negate your ability to control your champion, such as stuns, which makes you unable to walk or cast abilities, as opposed to soft CCs that only slightly affect your champion, but overall you still have full control of yourself, like slows, which makes your character move slower, but you still have full control of the character and can still use abilities and auto attacks. For the second drill, we're going to go over the main types of soft CCs in the game. Soft crowd control abilities are ones that hinder your champion, but you're still able to move and control them, such as a slow from Lulu's Glitterlands. You can move your champion, cast abilities and auto attacks, but your champion will move slower. Another example can be Teemo's Blinding Dart, which causes your champion to become blinded, meaning that they will miss their basic attacks for the duration of the ability. Go into a custom game and try using these abilities and see what other champions offer slows and blinds. Play a champion with a slow and use it on the Scuttle Crab 3 times, and try playing Teemo to blind the blue buff so it misses its auto attacks on you 3 times as well. For the third drill, we're going to talk about hard CCs, meaning crowd control effects that can have a massive impact on your champion and restrict them from many actions. 2 examples of hard crowd controls can be Janna's Howling Gale and Malzahar's Nethergrass. Howling Gale will knock up enemies in a line, making them airborne, in which case the unit is unable to control its movement, declare attacks, or cast abilities. It's one of the strongest forms of hard CC in the game. Nethergrass will suppress the unit, making them unable to do the actions mentioned prior, as well as summoner spells of any kind. For this third drill, go into a custom game and lock in a champion of your choice that has a hard CC in their kit. I recommend Lux as her light binding is very straightforward, and practice using it on a training dummy. Hard CC it at least 10 times successfully before you move on. Now that we know the difference between soft CC and hard CC, we can hop into a couple games and study what game-winning effects these abilities can do. You can try playing a tank, which most of the time offers the most hard CC of any champion in League of Legends. Then, for the second game, you can play a champion with soft CC, like a mage or an enchanter. In each of these games, look to hard or soft CC an enemy 20 times during each respective match. So today we talked generally about different forms of CC and how the abilities can impact the enemy's champion's way of moving around, auto-attacking, or even using summoner spells. Next time you see your ally play a hard CC champion, you can think to yourself, now's my chance to all in and come out on the winning side. But with your allies, with soft CC, you can work around it and see what things you can do to make it work in your favor. This is Coach Avery, I'll see you next time on the Rift.